Hi everyone. So today we're going to be fitting the knuckles, which is this section of the wheelchair. Okay, so here's one of the knuckles. So as you can see, it's a part. Really, you're not meant to take these off the wheelchairs, but some people do. So we're going to show you a quick video on how to put these back onto the wheelchair, and it's really simple. So we'll move Bud back. So this is Budweiser, so he's going to come back. Okay, so I've demonstrated already that's the way we want them. So, and that's the way they get fitted. How it works is there's two holes there, and what we're going to do is put this onto there. Okay, but first of all, there's definitely more steps than what you think. So here's your bag of screws. Well, there was in there. So what you do is, so you get loads of washers, tiny little washers like this. I don't know if you can see them, but they're tiny. So you'll grab a screw, okay, like this, okay. I use blue tack so then they can't fall about the floor. So you'll get the little washer, put it onto the screw. Now there's two sets of washers. You want the really small washers for this section, okay, and they'll be in the bags. Okay, so next step is you put your plasticine, you've got your screws ready, you've got this ready, you put that there. Okay, the next step, and this is highly important, okay, is the wheel now. Okay, this is really tricky to take this wheel off. Okay, so there's a little technique that I find is really easy, and that's by putting the wheel into your belly. Okay, put your two fingers at the bottom of like this, like can you see, like that. Okay, I'm going to pull that into my belly. Okay, with this hand I'm going to use my thumb, okay, and I'm going to push down one click, and it ain't easy, but one click. And now that's really hard. It's not as easy as what it is. So one click, push it into your belly, one click up. Okay, so next section, push it down, one up. Remember to push this into your belly, it's highly important. Next step. See, it's really hard. This is the hardest part. Okay, one click and it all comes off. Now I recommend you to take the wheel off, okay, before you try and fit these in. If you add the wheel's too heavy, and when you're putting on the screws, it's just hot. It's really hard. So just take your wheel off, okay, put that to one side. So we have two sets of wheels. Okay, so now we've got the leg. Okay, there's basically 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get this section. Okay, and now on the back of each one of these, you've got a left and a right. Okay, make sure you've got the right ones for the left one, and the right, you know, this is the right one. So right, so what we're going to do is turn over. Okay, we're going to get the 2 holes in here lined up with the 2 markers. We're going to place that on to the wheelchair. Okay, if you put it on backwards, okay, you'll see when you fit the second part. So we want the leg to come backwards. not forwards, okay? So this leg has to be backwards, okay? So we put that there second. So we're going to line it back up. Remember, just don't rush this part, because if you get it wrong, it doesn't matter. You can take it apart and do it again. It's not a problem. So we're going to line that up. We're going to fit on the back section. Okay. So what we want now is, okay, is the back section lined up with the holes. Okay. So when we put the wheel back in, them holes are easily accessible. If you can't see the holes, you've done it wrong. Start again. Okay. So now we just have a look, see if I've done that right. Have I? Might not have. Let's have a look. That looks better. Yep. I'm happy with that. Okay. Right, so the next step is we turn this over to this side. We're going to place it inside my legs. Okay. Right. In hand, you're going to have a screwdriver. This is one of the tools that you're definitely going to need. Okay. So, next step. Screwdriver. Put it at the side here. Let's place this onto these holes. Okay. So as we go, we're going to place them. We're going to line up that. Okay. Now, next step is do not rush. Grab your plasticine. Okay. So we put that there. We know we put the washers on here first. Okay. So what you do is you'll grab your screwdriver. And if it's magnetised, even better. I just lost a screw there. So let's go back to another one. See, it does happen. Once you've got the first one in, the rest are really easy. But now I've got to go underneath that sofa just to get that one screw back. So that's what I'm saying, why you need the plasticine. Because if mistakes happen like that, and all you do is screw them down. So we'll put that back there. Grab the next one. Instead of putting them onto the screwdriver like I did before, I'm going to place it actually into the hole. Okay. Done. Right, I'm going to use the screwdriver now. And we're just going to tighten that up. Remember, don't tighten them up too tight. Right, until the end. Okay. So the next screw. Oh. Just went in a bit wonky, that one. So I'll grab the plasticine. Okay, and I'll grab that. I'll try and pull that back out again. Can it really come out? Yep. See, the plasticine comes in really handy. So we line that one up. We'll do the back section, I think, first. So we'll put that one in. You got that at the side here. So remember, I've got a screw now on the floor. Now I've got to find it. What a total disaster. Legs moving on that one. So, do you know what I've gone and done? Oh, I put that on. And guess what just fell out? So, what I'm going to have to do now is start again. And that's how easy it is to mess up. Now, lucky enough, that didn't go underneath the settee. Oh, what a nightmare. Now, I don't know how that happened. But there you go. So, start again. So what I'll do, I'll just edit this bit, I think. Oh, I can't believe I've just done that. So we'll have to unscrew everything. Oh no, I won't edit it. It's got to be real, innit? Realistic. You got to, if you make a bit of a mess up, it's best to show people, I think. So that's all unscrewed again. What a nightmare. So yeah, even people like me, we can all make a boo-boo. Okay, so we get that bit back, Okay, we'll put that there a second. We'll put that back onto the back. I don't know how that come out. I just don't know. Make sure it's on the right way. So we're going to place that back there. We're going to bring this back over. Okay. Then we're going to line everything back up. And then we're going to screw back down. See? So, it doesn't take too long if you make a mess up. Okay, so that's first one screwed in. Second one, oh, it's coming together. So that one's nice and tight. Okay, next screw. So there's 4 screws. Unedited, by the way, this. So what you're seeing can actually happen to everyone. I was going to edit it, but oh, that didn't happen right. So looks like one of the washers just come off this then. So what I'm going to have to do is just turn it over just to get that out. That's it. So we're just going to grab the washer, replace it back on. Okay. I'm going to slide that back into there. This one's a little bit tricky. Ah, the washer's come off again. Right, I'm having a bad time with this one. Come on, washer. Stop playing me up. Okay, so that one goes back into there, and we'll screw that one back down. Now, if you do have one of these wheelchairs and you've got to take it and send it back, please do not take these off, because this could take Rachel half an hour, and half an hour when you're trying to fix wheelchairs is a lot of time. So let's have a look at that. Am I happy? No. Something's gone wrong again. Yes, it has. I put that on back to front. So yet again, we've got to take it all apart. I thought I'd done something wrong. What a nightmare. Okay. So we're going to unscrew. So I wanted to show you, really, you know, unless you pretty much doing this every single day, like routine work, you know, you will kind of mess up and you will have to start all over again. These knuckles, please do not take them off, because you can see the problems that it can cause if you've got to keep messing about with these. Okay, so please leave them on the wheelchair for Rachel. Okay, so there is the mess up. What have I done wrong? Did I put it on wrong? What did I do? Have I put it on backwards? I think I put it on backwards. Right. So let's restart. Let's take it off. Did I put that on backwards? Did I? Did I? Some backwards, yeah. Right. Let's take this off a second. Let's turn it back round. Okay, that's right. So we're going to push that back on. Yeah, add it back to front. What a nightmare. So there you go. Everyone can make a mess up. There's something wrong again. What have I done wrong? Right. Let's take all the screws back out. Okay. Where's the blue tack? Let's put them back onto the blue tack. God, this turned out to be a right nightmare. The last one, it went on so easy, so quick. Because I've done a video, it's gone backwards. So, leg back on. Okay, so we've definitely got the right side to the right side. Ah, that was it. We didn't connect the back connector on to this front one. Right, so press it back to front. So, yeah. Oh God, that was what I did. Oh, what a nightmare. Okay, well, this is going to show you how how not to make a mistake then. So we go back to the screw, apply the first screw. Okay, put that back in. So once the first screw's in, the rest will line up. Next screw, next washer. Okay, go in please. See what I mean? How long? Yeah, that's come off now, that washer. So I'll have to leave that section. So see how long it takes someone to put all this back together if you've just took this black thing off. Okay. So next one. So far so good. Alright, if you can hear someone snoring, that's the pug, Budweiser. Okay. Looks good so far. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm going to tighten that up. Right, so we got that washer to come out now. That didn't go in too good, did it? Okay. So, next one. Now, if you didn't know how to do this, and you first got that wheelchair, and the knuckles are not fitted, you're gonna have some trouble. So what we're going to do now is just go round, retighten everything back up. Okay, that's good. And that's good. So, dun, 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 dun. I think that looks good. Writing's on the right side. It's looking up. Yeah, there you go. So, the next video will be how to measure, I think, and put the dog into the wheelchair. But just these knuckles alone is really hard work. So we'll end the video for this one, because that's how you fit the knuckles and how not to fit them sometimes. So yeah, what we'll do next on the next video, we'll measure and start putting the wheelchair together. So see you in the next one, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next one then.